Welcome to the Rim Brake Rodeo. We hope this video helps.
You start by verifying the refined storage node and wireless transmitter firmware are compatible and up to date. This prevents handshake failures. Next, attach a regulated 12V DC supply capable of 5 or higher, because stable input voltage ensures efficient charging. Then position the transmitter within 1 to 2 meters and maintain line of sight to the storage receiver. Once done, lock mounts and check LED status, indicators for power and pairing readiness, before initiating the pairing sequence. You now activate pairing, put the transmitter in pairing mode, and start the storage receiver discovery in the controller UI because the devices must exchange ID securely. Make sure to select matching channel and encryption key. This prevents crosstalk with other grids. Once paired, configure output power progressively, starting low and increasing while monitoring temperatures. This balances charge speed against thermal stress. As you adjust, watch the controller's charge rate and efficiency readouts to fine-tune settings for long-term stability. You finish by running 2 to 4 full charge cycles to confirm capacity and to let the system stabilize. This exposes hidden issues early. Make sure to log voltage, current, temperature, and any wireless packet loss during these cycles so you can spot trends before they become failures. If you encounter problems, reboot both transmitter and storage controller, re-enter encryption keys, and realign antennas. If packet loss persists, lower power or change channel and retest until error rates drop to acceptable levels.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.